Welcome back to the Available Post Podcast, the podcast where I speak into the void and hope someone listens. I'm your host, Calum, and let's get wet and wild. And today we're doing something different. We're doing something a little off the cuff. We're doing something special. That's right. I'm here with Brother One, the brother who has literally spilt blood playing board games before. Someone who's so invested in gaming, they've put more hours into Terraria than I have. We have Brother One.
Hello.
There you go.
One.
There you go. He figured it out. He figured out which Brother One is. All right.
He made it pretty obvious.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, well, we have Brother Two. A man so vile, he was banned from the most toxic MOBA to ever exist. Because they couldn't contain him. We have Brother Two.
I'm past that.
Evidenced by your current name in the game, which is?
There is no current name of the game because the game doesn't exist.
B4513.
That's right.
Okay. Start Reformed guy?
Today we're.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Today we're diving in. We're getting in. We're talking about the best and the least best games we've played this year. They're probably not gonna be of this year for me at least. I don't know what these guys are doing, but and then after we talk about the best and the least best games, we're gonna come to consensus of game of the year, best gameplay, best narrative, best art direction, best soundtrack, best multiplayer. Because I can. That's what this thing over here on Backlogged is. You can check out all of my reviews at FeralLam's Backlogged.com. You can see. You can literally. The video's the Chrome extension. You can see the Chrome extension right at the top, right? You know, that's fine. All right, Brother One. Hit us with your...
Hello.
We're going to do with best games first, I think. Like, what are some of the best games played this year for you?
The best game I played this year is definitely Outer Wilds.
Outer Wilds? You know what? Actually, a lot of people would agree with that. That's huge on the Steam Awards. That's like, lots of people have liked that.
Outer Wilds, absolutely fantastic game.
Yep. It's been on my wish list for months.
Yeah, I think you should buy and play it.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, it's a Metroid Brainia is the best
What?
description I've
No,
heard.
that doesn't make any sense. Is it a 2D scroller or no?
I
It's
think that
definitely
came
not.
straight from the think tank at Reddit, actually.
Yeah,
it's a Metroid Brainiac.
Metroid
It's like
Brainia, that's
actually a
not where I
Metroid
heard
Brainiac.
it.
Isn't that just a Metroid
But,
itself?
Actually, you're right. No, it's definitely 3D. But
Okay.
it's definitely a lot of doubling back on where you've already been to then go explore other things that you now know how to get to because of something else somewhere else.
It's a Souls-like.
No.
Yeah, you just
after
open up doors and then you can go to the place and it's like a loop patch.
After
you open
you
up the
go to
shortcut.
one place in a Souls-like, you don't usually go back that often. No, this game is one big interconnected puzzle, and you have all the tools. If you know what to do, you can beat it immediately, instantly.
Is it like Dredge?
No, because Dredge, you actually have to upgrade stuff.
Okay, what
In
is
order to, like,
this
beat the
then?
game.
You don't upgrade?
You don't upgrade. You go around reading, like taking in information. There's environmental storytelling. There's also actual just like messages from an ancient race that you're reading.
Okay.
And through reading these little blurbs and conversations between them, you piece together what they were trying to do and what was happening and what is happening. And you basically put it together, solve a puzzle, and do something real cool.
Cool. What other games you got on your best games?
Easily Elden Ring's DLC.
Oh yeah, the Delish. Okay.
That was 100%.
Which was
I was
up
gonna
for
say
Big
that.
Boy Elden Ring, yeah, the Erd Tree or whatever. Tears of the Kingdom Erd Tree, whatever. What was it? Was it
Yeah.
called?
Shadow of the Erd Tree.
Shadow of the Erd Tree, not Tears of the Erd Tree.
No.
Okay.
Definitely 100%. That was going to be number one, but I realized that I had played Outer Wilds this year. So,
Hell yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to add to the best games category?
I mean, we've been playing Baldur's Gate. That's a pretty good game.
I mean, I played Baldur's Gate this year too, but I decided to keep that off because I like really played it last year.
Yeah.
So I decided to
Yeah,
keep that off of
exactly.
my list because
Same
I
with
was
me.
like, but yeah, obviously, like I've played so much Baldur's Gate that it makes my brain explode. But
Yeah.
I'm keeping that away. It is a sweet game.
Number 3. I'm trying to
Number
think.
3.
Number 3.
I can't believe this one's real.
I don't know if this is real, but somebody on my Reddit posted this.
I'm looking through the games that I've played this year.
Nukes. Well, hello everybody. We've definitely researched this topic.
Yeah, definitely research this topic. I can't think of a number 3.
Not a single number 3. Only 2 good games this year. Okay.
Only
brother.
2 great games. The
Good
other ones
games,
were
no.
all mediocre
Yeah, well, 2 best games.
or worse.
2 best games.
2 best games.
All right. We have Brother 2.
Hello.
Throw me down some best games of the year.
Number 3 best game of the year
Number 3 best game of the year.
goes to Elden Ring.
Elden Ring.
Wow,
Elden
Elden Ring wins best
Ring.
game of the year ever since it came out in 2022.
That's good. It came out in 2019. Actually, we just had to
Rest of
time
the
skip.
Rest of the year.
Rest of the year.
Number 2 best
Okay.
game of 2024.
Yeah.
Caves of Lore.
Caves of Lore. Okay.
Caves of Lore.
Yep.
Very good game.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You walk around.
You do. You do
And,
walk around.
You recruit guys and
Yeah.
you solve puzzles.
Yeah.
You fight bad guys.
And you get
You
lore.
level up.
And you
and
get
you-
lore.
And you get lore.
You get lore.
And you get very rare achievements. You
Huh?
get almost all the achievements in the game, but then you realize that it would be just way too much.
It's too much. You can't
get
catch all those
everything.
butterflies, man.
Number 1
Yeah.
game of the year.
Okay.
RimWorld.
RimWorld.
Yes, RimWorld. Number 1 game of the year.
Game of the World, RimWorld. What do we got? We got Outer Wilds and RimWorld as the 2 best games so far.
Yup.
Damn. All right, so we guess we're doing top 3.
Yeah, I've got a third now though.
What's your third?
My number 3 would probably be Eastward.
What the fuck is Eastward? I've never even heard of Eastward.
Eastward's an RPG basically,
Okay.
just an adventure RPG.
All right. That's pretty sweet.
Or action RPGs closer because there's no like the fight system is not classic JRPG, but it's definitely you play as a character and you are traveling eastward.
Yeah. All right, that's pretty sick.
Yeah, it's a fun little game.
I got a bunch of games, but if we're going top 3, I gotta really like crunch this down. I think number 3. Oh man, in no just specific order because all 3 of these games were so awesome this year. Number 3, because it's already been said before, Caves of Lore definitely top of my list.
Yep.
Awesome, yeah. Caves of Lore, completely sweet.
Seems like a fun game.
It's so good. Caves of Lore is so good, except for like if you don't understand how the fighting happens at the very beginning, I can see people picking up, losing a couple times, and never playing it again, which is like the
Right.
saddest thing in the entire world to me. The second game though, Rise of Ronin, a game no one talks about.
Rise of who?
Rise of Ronin.
What of Ronin?
Rise.
Oh,
Wait, what?
Rise of Ronin.
Oh,
PlayStation 5 exclusive.
so how is Rise for Ronin?
Rise for Ronin. Think about this. Okay? Late 18th century Industrial Revolution.
Mm-hmm.
You are Japan. Okay?
Mm.
But you have a twin.
Oh.
Your twin is also Japan.
Oh.
And as twin, you assassin. Work together as twin with twin ability. Save Japan from Americans. And then British. And then Americans again.
Wonderful.
Every time you hit a banner, it makes an eagle sound, and it's awesome. Rise of Ronin kicks
Is it
ass.
an eagle sound or
Yeah,
is it
like
a red hawk sound?
ah! It sounds like America every time.
Okay. Good.
It's awesome. Yeah, Rise of Ronin was really sweet. Super fun gameplay, running around, hanging out with Matthew Perry, but not that one.
Oh, okay.
It's great. Yeah, Rise of Ronin. No one talks about it because I guess people hate Team Ninja, but I love Team Ninja, so I'll simp for Rise of Ronin any day of the year.
What else did they make?
It could also be because
Neo
it's
1, Neo 2, Wulong.
Oh yeah.
Love all those games.
It could also be because it's strictly PlayStation.
Absolutely
It's
not.
exclusive.
No. Wukong. Well, I guess Wukong was on PlayStation as well. Or on PC. I just never played Wukong. I'm sure Wukong would be on my list, but I never played Wukong.
I
played Wulong. I love Wulong.
I thought about playing Wukong.
Black Myth
Getting
Wukong?
it. Black Myth Wukong, yeah. Thought about getting it. It seemed very fun.
Black Myth Wukong? Yeah, looks great. Honestly, definitely a cool game. I'm surprised no one here put Stellar Blade on there. Well, what's wrong with you guys? You guys too woke?
I've never played Stellar Blade.
Yeah. Is that because you're too woke?
Too woke for me.
Stellar Blade's too woke. I can't have a woman protagonist.
Yeah, I can't do female protagonists. It's on the woke list
that
I privy.
The beautiful the Reddit list.
Yeah, if it's woke, I don't play it.
Yeah, what a delightful list. Oh my god.
I'm just trying not to get, indoctrinated.
I don't want to turn gay. And speaking about turning gay, my number one game is Sorry We're Closed.
Oh yeah.
That's definitely, yeah. As far as like survival horror goes that like feels fresh and new, Sorry We're Closed was top tier.
I watched some of that playthrough.
Yeah, it was great. It's great. So what do we think? Can we come to a consensus on what game of the year is based on that?
Obviously not.
Well, you had a whole bunch of other categories, yeah?
Well, I had a bunch of stuff I wanted to give like special shout outs to awesome games that were definitely at the top of my list that I played this year. So Crow Country obviously just slightly got beat out by Sorry We're Closed just because they're both survival horror, and I think Sorry We're Closed is more stylized and not necessarily better, but I enjoyed it more. Second of all, it's mouth washing, but I don't want to feed into the stupid TikTok people that think, whatever, Clancy is a cool guy. So I refuse
Chauncey?
to make that. Clancy, it's a whole thing. I don't want to deal with those people. I think.
What do you mean by those?
People who make goddamn YouTube deep dives into things they don't know anything about.
Okay, but he's
or
good
TikTok.
in that. He's a good guy.
He's a good guy. Yeah. He's
a good guy.
He's a great guy.
He's the guy that murders his friend, right?
No, Chauncey is the big guy.
He's the alcoholic.
He's the repair alcoholic dude.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not the character you play as.
No. The character you play as, I don't think anyone's defending that guy.
Yeah,
Jimmy's cool.
Yeah,
Jimmy's
what a
an
great
absolute rat bastard piece of shit.
What a cool guy. Yeah. Yeah, what a lad. By all definitions of the Free Jimmy. Jimmy's a lad.
Free Jimmy.
Well, yeah, no, you've seen the game, yeah. You both know about mouth washing.
Yeah. I've seen multiple people play all the way through.
Yeah. It's that's but yeah, definitely a top tier game of the year. More kind of crazy games of the year that I think were definitely on my list is Indica.
Mm-hmm.
That was a weirder one. Indica, awesome. Very, very top of my list of things I played this year. And this might come to a surprise to some of you, but it's the best RPG I've probably ever played. Yeah. But just not as polished as Caves of Lore.
Right.
Because Caves of Lore is like super insane. Yeah, Hylix 2. Goddamn.
Hylix 2.
Hylix 2 was such a trip. What a great time.
I saw a TikTok about Hylix 2.
Oh, seriously? Good.
Yeah.
It deserves all the there's no other game like it.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, Hylix 2. Wow, what a beautiful. So all right, we'll come back to game of the year. We'll start We'll give the people who clicked on this video what they want. All right, least best games that you've played this year.
Least best games.
Least best games. You start first, brother
games. Least best games. Well, the number 3 least best game.
one. Yeah. Sure, we'll do a list on this one too. I love it.
I'm definitely gonna do 3. Yeah. Where was it? There was a real bad game that I had played this year.
Oh, I played many. I played way too many.
Okay, so it was at the end of last year.
Okay.
People are gonna hate me for it. It's Cave Story. I fucking hated that game.
You didn't like Cave Story.
I hated Cave
It's
Story.
3,000 years today.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I fucking hate Cave Story.
You don't like Cave Story. Did you know it took one guy 8 years to make that game?
Yeah, I
How
don't give a
dare
fuck.
you hate Cave Story?
Yeah. I
Oh
don't
my
give a
god.
Flying shit fuck how many years it took him.
Wow.
Dog shit game.
Dog
Fucking hate
shit
it.
game.
Dog shit.
Wow.
Dog shit.
Where's your
Yeah.
game, huh?
Yeah, where's your game?
Did you make a game? Where's
Yeah,
your game?
Where's your game?
Worst, best, worst,
Call it
worst,
dog
best
shit.
game 2.
Okay, yeah.
Where
Yeah. Least
did
best
it-
game, not worst.
Least best-
we're
least
trying to
best
stay
game.
at least a little positive on this. I don't want to
Right.
I don't want to call a game. I don't want to call most of the games total shit. You know, I want to say least best. I didn't enjoy it. That's fine, except for one of the games. But continue.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna have to switch these around. Number 3 is
Sure.
Pseudo Regalia. I didn't like Pseudo Regalia. It was cool to start with, and then it became really fucking annoying.
Least best game of 2024, Pseudo Regalia. You've heard
Yep.
it here from Brother One. This is why I keep their names private. This is
Yeah,
why I
then-
hide their
Then
names.
the second least best game, because Pseudo Regalia was better than Cave Story, but not by much.
Damn. Okay.
Um,
Cave
and
Story's your
then,
number one.
no, we all know what number 1 is.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. No, and number 1.
Don't even reveal it.
The least best game.
Okay, don't even reveal it yet. We'll do a
yeah.
big reveal at the end. Excellent. Yeah, we
Yeah.
all have a consensus on this one without even talking about it. So okay, so that's good. Okay, all right, brother 2, you know the drill.
Third least best game is gonna have to be a game. I guess I thought we played it this year, but I guess we didn't.
Oh.
I guess we played it last year.
What?
So it's
Well, we didn't do this
best
last year, so
game-
who cares?
It's the least best game of last year, and it's third least best game
No,
of this year.
we played it this
Remnant
year.
2.
Yeah, I know what
Remnant
you're gonna
2.
say.
Oh,
Remnant 2
wow.
almost made my best year.
Your
like
best.
Remnant 2,
I-
Remnant 2 is a good game.
I had a good time with
Remnant 2
2.
was fucking. That
Okay,
was
I liked
shit,
it.
doggy doo doo.
No, it doesn't
trash
deserve.
fucking.
It doesn't
we
deserve.
did that entire thing again for nothing. Remember when we did an entire thing twice for nothing? And we didn't even get any fucking. We didn't get a reward.
Oh man.
Shit.
Oh.
Shit. From a butt.
I
Second
I
least
like
best
Remnant
game
2.
that I
I
played.
had a good time, but this is your
Was-
list, so I get it.
It's gonna have to be Dead by Daylight.
Whoa!
Oh, that's fair.
Dead by
Dead by
Daylight.
Daylight is so
I
cringe.
would not play Dead by Daylight. That is not a game for me. That would
I
just
played
make
one
me
session.
mad. I don't think I would enjoy that game. So I
It's
I agree with that statement. That makes a lot of sense.
especially
to me.
when the killer is the sweatiest,
Oh, yeah.
fucking
Oh, yeah. Of
course,
dirtiest loser, 12 hours a day for 6 years straight. Fucking cringe lord who plays some OP shit that I've never seen before and then just fucking kills everybody because nobody knows what the fuck this killer does.
Yeah.
Fuck
That's-
that game.
There you go.
The only time I had fun was when they did it was 2v6. No, 2v8, sorry. 2v8 was pretty
2v8.
funny.
That seemed interesting.
2v8
I
is
have
kind of interesting.
I have
mean, that's
3.6
cool.
hours on record for Dead by Daylight.
I don't even have the game
And
on my
I-
Steam.
Yeah, and I played it with my buddies, and then I have never played it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I got a taste of what it is to be frustrated in that game, and I was like, oh, I don't need this. I don't need this game.
All right, we're gonna keep your first one hidden away.
Yeah,
we're gonna
and,
lock it in a
everybody already
vault.
knows.
Yeah, we're gonna lock that in a vault. I got least best game 3 for me.
Yeah.
Honestly, I got like a list of like ones that I recently remember being pretty bad.
Mhm.
But I think I'm gonna take it like, I mean, I could say newspaper day because the game kept on freezing at the exact same point, but like really, that it was bad, but it was also like 50 cents.
Yeah.
One dude making the game, so I don't want to like shit on that guy for having one bug in his game for no reason. Although I just kind of did, but at the same time, I'm like, I'm not gonna put that as like number 3.
Yeah.
So, and I'm also divided on another one, which makes it, I guess this would be number 4 if I were to have one, which would be Potions: A Curious Tale.
Oh.
There was a lot of weird bugs. It was kind of just like blah by the end. I don't know. Making the potions was like kind of cool and stuff, but it just felt very Flash game to me.
That was the one where you were like teleporting around, right? To like you had to get like different items from different bosses or whatever.
Yeah, I had to go like do a whole pile of fetch quests basically.
And you had to throw like potions and shit.
Yeah,
you had to, like, fight a unicorn.
And it was
like, a
cool
big lava
puzzles and
monster or
stuff.
whatever.
Yeah, it was like cool puzzles and stuff, and there was a lot of cool bits to it. I just feel like, could I have? I look at that game, huge long development, comes out, is fine. And then I look at, you know, a similar 2 dev team that did like Sorry We're Closed, and I'm like, it's not even comparable. Like, it's crazy. So that's number 4. That's going to be back. So we're going to go number 3, Taken Soul. I wanted this game to be so cool. Because when I saw Vietnamese horror, I was like, hell yeah. And then I wandered around a fucking hill for about an hour and a half trying to find the progression. And the fucking house was right behind the guy. And nothing told me that. They said, the house over there, without pointing, without showing me. And I said, okay. And I went to every house, but it wasn't there until I went to the back of like a very, very secluded house. That drove me nuts. The game kind of devolved into like glitchy, not very scary. Because like it starts off, you're in a hospital and it's crazy. And I was like, oh, cool. And then it just started getting worse and worse and worse. And my wife told me that all the voices sounded like they were, I mean, I don't speak Vietnamese, so I have no idea. So they all sounded like they were from basically soap operas. And it was very distracting. So there's that too, I guess. I couldn't tell the difference of that, but it was kind of a huge letdown with Taken Soul. The second worst game I've played this year, a game I might have put up like a 30-minute video of, Skelethrone. Skelethrone might very close to being the worst game I've ever played.
Oh, I was seeing that in my library, and I was like, maybe I'll try this game, but no, I won't.
Do it. Yeah, you want like you want Blasphemous, but with no like telegraphed anything. You just fall down a pit and die. Like Super Meat Boy meets, or like just some random. Yeah, Skelethrone was like the cheapest deaths. Nothing made any sense. The scaling wasn't there. You just walk around and die basically. And you're like, oh, well, I guess that's good. It was like simulator. Advertised as like, ooh, hardcore like Metroidvania, and I was like, no, it's dog shit. Sorry, Skelethrone, you dog shit. And number 1, we're gonna hold off for now because now we need to get some consensus. Best multiplayer game of the year. Let's go.
Best multiplayer game of the year.
Yeah.
Well, there's 2 in my book.
Sure.
Right now, there's Lockdown Protocol.
Okay.
Very fun.
Sure.
And Helldivers.
And Helldivers the second.
Helldivers 2. Helldivers 2. Even though Sony's fucking dog shit, worthless, total assholes.
Did they fire the whole team and tell them to?
No. What they did is they decided to let the game be sold for a while, and then said, "Oh, actually, if you don't have a PSN account, you're not allowed to play this game anymore."
Oh yeah, I remember that. That was a big thing. Yeah.
They walked that back, but what they did is they restricted the sale of the game, and then also another Ghost of Tsushima or something like that.
Oh.
They restricted that and like a bunch of their other games, I think,
Okay.
to only being able to be sold in countries where you can have a PSN account.
Damn.
Yeah.
And that they have held to that.
All right.
To today.
So
Sony shitty. Developers of Helldivers though, fucking awesome, and the game also really cool.
I've seen it. It looks really great. All right. So Helldivers 2 is your vote.
I would say Helldivers 2.
Okay.
If I had to pick one. Yes.
What do you got, other brother? The secondary brother.
I'm gonna
Here's
go
the
with
story.
Marvel Rivals.
Marvel Rivals. That's what I
Marvel
think is
Rivals.
probably just going to be the best multiplayer of the game. I haven't played it, but everything I've seen from it looks like actually just what Overwatch should be.
Yeah,
it is fun.
Overwatch wishes.
It is fun.
fucking Marvel
I'm
Rivals.
gonna say Marvel
It is
Rivals.
fun. There are some imbalances that are a little annoying.
Oh yeah, like what?
Like what? I still think Scarlet Witch's Drain is too powerful.
There you go.
Okay.
I
Play a
also
range character.
I
Shoot her
also
in the head
think-
as Hawkeye.
I also
Dead.
think Jeff's alt is really it's just fucking stupid as shit. It's dumb as hell.
Jeff
it's a
is the
really
second,
it's a
Jeff is the
really
second worst support in the
really
game.
dumb. I don't give a fuck how bad he is as a support. That alt is fucking infuriatingly stupid. But aside from that,
I can only pick
it seems-
pick games,
it seems pretty
actual
alright.
games that came out this year. So I don't know if Helldivers 2 came out this year. Did it?
It didn't. It came
No.
out last year.
Couldn't
Oh,
even say it.
really?
So Marvel Rivals done. Best
Marvel
multiplayer.
Rivals.
Best soundtrack in a game. What do we got?
Fuck. I don't listen to the soundtrack.
Hell yeah.
From games this year,
Yeah.
probably Elden Ring DLC.
Elden Ring.
Yeah. I mean that would be it.
I mean
Would be up-
that's got the budget. My second bet. My bet would be. Sorry, We're Closed had some fucking rockin' tracks, but Elden Ring's probably.
When did Final
Oh.
Fantasy 16 come out?
When did Hylix 2 come out?
Hylix 2 came out 2020. Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
All right, I'll say Shadows of the Erd Tree then.
When did FF16 come out?
16 last year.
Uh,
16 also would have been on my list, but that was 2023.
Fair.
Best art direction. I'm actually gonna go. My vote on this is either Mouthwashing, Sorry We're Closed. Indica is actually an insanely art-driven game.
Mm-hmm.
Those are my votes. I don't know if you guys follow art direction very much.
Yeah, I don't know about games that came out this year. Yeah, sure. One of those.
Good. I'm gonna say
works.
Indica.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah.
Best narrative.
Best narrative.
Yeah, that's the one where they talk about it.
Right. Yeah. I'm trying to think of if there was any like narrative-driven games that I played.
I mean, that's all I've played. So, yeah.
No, that's on you.
That's on me.
I don't play games.
Throne.
It had good narrative?
No. No.
Okay.
What do you got, brother? 2?
I don't know. Probably one of the Poop Killer games.
Poop Killer.
Yeah. You should play all the Poop Killer games on your
Yeah, I should.
Your channel.
I've never even heard of them.
I think there's like 8 or something Poop Killers.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I guess Dragon's Dogma would probably be there.
Oh, Drago Dogma 2, the second.
No, first one.
Okay, well I can't pick that. Didn't come out this year.
Well,
Drago Dogma 2 is here, but this first one is not.
Oh,
No.
yeah, do Dragon Age.
Dragon Age Veilguard? I've
Dragon
never
Age.
played Dragon Age Veilguard. I played Dragon Age Origins.
that came out this year. I don't think I've actually played very many games that came out this year.
Nothing and Something both came out this year.
True.
Excellent.
But narrative driven. Dragon Dogma 2. What else we got? We got lots of games. Lots of games like Hollow Cocoon, Jiatsu. We could do Dog Dog Dog. You know what? I think Dog Dog is actually the best narrative. Gameplay.
Gameplay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Marvel Rivals.
Marvel Rivals is good. It has to have come out this year.
Yeah.
Then yeah, I guess it's Marvel Rivals.
Marvel
'cause
Rivals again.
My game definitely didn't come out this year.
It's not Ruined Nurse. Okay, Marvel Rivals. Marvel Rivals. I don't know if I agree with it, but I'm going to put it up on my thing saying that. Okay, now it's time to add Game of the Year.
Actual game of the year.
It has to be of this year though for this list specifically. For our list, no. For what we were talking about, no. But for the actual list here, yeah, it wants to be from this year. What was the game of the year?
Balatro. It wasn't Balatro.
Balatro? I mean, people really like it. Like really.
Balatro's pretty good.
Looks cool.
Astrobot.
Yeah, no. I'm not putting Astrobot.
I haven't played enough games of this year that came out this year.
Okay, then I'm picking it.
Yeah.
Kinky Spiritual Affairs Bureau is the game of the year.
That sounds like a porn game.
No, it's much better.
A lot of most things are much better, I'd say.
It's the game of the goddamn year. Perfect. Well, that's been game of the year. So now we all have to unleash. We have to unleash the thing. We have to talk about it for at least a couple seconds. You know.
Uh-oh.
Who wants to
I don't
start?
want to talk about it.
Who wants to start?
Divinity 2 Original Sin 2 can suck my fucking nads. And I can't believe that those same fucking dickheads made Baldur's Gate 3. Like, what the fuck were they thinking when they made that stupid fucking game? Idiots. Fucking 4% of my whole fucking gaming this year went to Divinity 2 Original Sin 2. Fuck that game. That game sucks. All the characters suck. The story sucks. The gameplay sucks. The characters and their fucking spells suck. Oh, you either have to do the physical damage or you either have to do the magic damage. And if you try and mix, you're fucked out of your mind and you lose, and you only understand that once you get to the third fucking act and realized, oh my god, I can't beat this game. I actually can't beat this game because I'm underleveled. I don't deal enough fucking damage, and all of our fucking classes suck.
Do you have any more to add?
We didn't even beat the game.
We couldn't beat the game. It's not that we didn't try. We couldn't beat the game. It's true.
We literally could not beat the game. Fuck those idiots. And also the crafting system that we didn't fucking know about. And I guess we should have been crafting tons of shit. It's so boring to sit there and have to craft shit in a game like this.
It's ridiculous.
So boring.
Why would you want a full crafting system that takes that much time?
Like, nobody wants that shit.
Right?
And and there's no guide to it either.
Yeah.
Like, stop making crafting systems in your RPGs. Nobody wants to fucking craft shit.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's literally crazy. Completely insane. Yeah.
It was hot garbage.
Getting locked out from dumb shit for no reason. Frustrating. Having specific dialogue trees that you had no idea you were getting involved in have you die. Completely crazy. Just not having enough of a stat that you can't complete entire missions. Nuts. The whole thing's nuts. Entire game is completely insane.
Yeah, it felt like we were consistently forever underleveled
Yeah.
and unable
Struggle.
to actually do anything.
Yeah.
We
flow of the
admittedly
game was bad?
we were using 3 people, but like the
No.
AI were just dog
We're
shit.
doing that in Baldur's
Yeah,
Gate,
yeah,
and we're having a good time.
Yeah, but Baldur's Gate's a better game.
Yeah, no, I get that, but that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy that I liked games that came before Divinity. Not that BioWare and Larian are the same thing, but like Neverwinter Nights had a great time with.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Dragon Age
That was fun.
Origins
It's a bad game.
also
It
had a
was
great
fun.
time. No, I don't think Neverwinter Nights is not a bad game.
But Neverwinter Nights. We
Game of
played
its
the-
time. We also played the
played
worst
the
story.
worst expansion.
Yeah,
fair.
The worst story. But that game was fucking awesome.
there was so
Yeah,
much
it was
cool
very
stuff
fun.
you could have done in Neverwinter Nights, but like it didn't feel like, oh, I didn't have, exactly
never
all of
underleveled.
my stats and perception, so I needed to know I was going to get all my stats and perception before I talked to this person,
Yeah.
and then go off and change. Like it's the problem I have with Divinity 2 is the same problem I have with fucking Path of Exile 1. If you don't have a walkthrough, the game is unplayable.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's my worst game we played this year is Divinity 2 Original Sin. Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah.
Not even is it
Without a doubt.
right? Yeah.
Actually,
And we
without a
put
doubt, yeah.
so much goddamn hours into it.
Yeah.
put a lot of
spent
time into
I
that
think
game.
there's like 100 logged hours on my Steam.
Yeah. We put
It's
a lot of
nuts.
time into it, and there's zero payoff.
Yeah.
57
and,
hours.
You 57 hours for you. Yeah, right? Like that's a lot of time to hate a game. Not as
Yeah.
bad as Heroes of the Storm, which if we're going all-time worst game, it's probably Heroes of the Storm. Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I gave it 1.5
All-time worst
stars out
game?
of 5.
The actual worst game I've ever played, my brain is probably purged from the fucking memory banks.
Well, you said it was Cave Story. You said it was the worst thing.
Game Story in recent memory, probably my least favorite. Like I got pretty far into it too.
Yeah.
I just got to a point where it was just fucking. I got 6 hours in, and I was like, no, I'm fucking done with this. It's just so fucking annoying. It's so, it's just too much level of the same shit. Like what I mean is in like the distance you had to travel between save points
Yeah.
was way too great. It was way too easy to just fucking die. And it was just the same shit repackaged on every screen.
Yeah.
Is how I felt. It just became not worth playing. Just more annoying than enjoyable. Same with Pseudo Regalia, but that game I actually beat.
Pseudo Regalia. He did beat Pseudo Regalia.
I did, yeah. After like an hour and a half at one point of just running around not knowing where the fuck to go or what the fuck to do. Which got very, very annoying very quickly.
That's good. That's good. I like that. All right, well. Brother One, where can people find you?
Oh. You can find me on twitch.tv/chrono_hammer.
Okay.
And that's about it.
That's it?
I
Is it
don't
like-
really.
was it
I mean, I have a Twitter.
Twitter
and-
or an X?
Yeah, well, it's a Twitter. And technically a Blue Sky.
Oh, you got a Blue Sky
I don't
too.
I don't have. Yeah.
You
I
haven't
don't
added me
have
on
a
Blue Sky.
YouTube anymore. Oh no, I haven't.
Wow.
I don't think I've added you on Twitter.
No, that's
If you
good because
have one.
I deleted my Twitter because that place turned pretty raunchy.
It's kind of yucky.
Yeah.
My feed isn't that yucky, but
Yeah, I couldn't escape how bad it was, so I just deleted it. My
that's
Blue Sky
fair.
is much nicer.
Blue Sky is much nicer. But I'm on both of those things. I'm at Kronos_hammer
Okay.
because I lost my S on Twitch because
Oh.
of silliness.
But why'd you lose the S?
My own silliness.
Oh.
I was gonna stream under a different name.
Yeah.
I was gonna try and
John
stream
Tron
under...
pals.
No.
Oh,
I was
okay.
gonna try and stream under the pseudonym Fairly Calm.
Fairly calm parents.
Yeah. And I decided, nah, fuck that. I'll just stream under Kronos Hammer. So I tried to switch it back. But if you use a name on Twitch and then switch off of it, that previous name is in limbo for 6 months.
Okay.
And I didn't want to wait 6 months to start streaming, so I just dropped the S and it was fine. And I was like, all right, there we go.
Nice.
So now I'm Chrono Hammer as opposed to Kronos Hammer. And that's fine.
That's fine.
There is a Kronos Hammer YouTube channel,
Yeah.
and that's me. But I can't get onto it
Why?
to delete it.
Oh.
So there's now also a Chrono Hammer YouTube
Oh, you have both.
channel.
Do you
I
link
have
it to
both.
the
I
other
have-
one?
But
Why can't you get on
can't-
it? You just forgot the title.
forgot the password.
Yeah.
Don't know what the email is. They won't let me into the fucking
All
that.
right. So if you
account.
go to that YouTube account, make sure you post on it. Wow, I love that loading screen on every video.
Wow,
Excellent.
I love
All
this
right.
loading screen.
And Brother Two, what can people do with you?
You can't do anything with me. I'm a reckless force of nature. You can find me at your mom's house though.
Got him.
Damn.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. It's like Santa Claus, but in your mom side of a chimney. All right. You
Yeah.
can find me on these things posted on the screen. You see, this is my blue sky. This is me. That's just the name, and then that's my YouTube, which is where you're watching this on. So if you come over to Backlogged and you click this, you can get back to my YouTube channel, where you can like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. This has been the Available Post Podcast, the podcast where I speak into the void and hope someone listens. And if you made it this far, you poor damn soul. Bye.
Wow.
Goodbye.
That's a nice loading screen.
Wow, that's a nice loading screen.